Hello, everyone. This is your market update for Monday, May 18th, 2026. Starting with this week's economic calendar, going to be a light week. Tuesday, we'll get pending home sales. I'm curious to see what the Fed minutes say on Wednesday, initial claims on Thursday, as well as housing starts and building permits, and then consumer sentiment on Friday. Starting with the 10-year Treasury yield currently at 4.58%. Critical point here, we're going to see what happens. Are we going to break out? Are prices going to consolidate here first and then turn lower? We'll see what happens here. I think the Trump administration is probably desperate to keep yields capped here around this level. If we get a decisive breakout, say through the 4.7 level with upside follow through, I think that could be pretty catastrophic to global bond markets. If we go over to the 10-year British gilt, it is at 5.13%, kind of in this consolidation pattern. And we're testing the upper boundary here, and we could be breaking higher. If it gets sustainably, I think above 5.3%, we could see a real crisis over there. Over to gold, currently trading at $4,556. More or less still mimicking, in my view, the 2006 consolidation. You can move this around a little bit, but more or less, I think we're probably rolling over and going to come down into a mid-year low is my current assessment. We'll see what happens. Prices right now are recovering from an earlier sell-off. We'd have to get sustainably back above the 50-day EMA to support more upside. Otherwise, I think we're just going to kind of chop our way a little bit lower here below the 200-day moving average over the coming weeks. Silver currently trading at $76.89. We had one close below the 50-day EMA. I'd like to see one more progressive lower close to support a top here in May. And again, I think we'll probably dip below the 200-day moving average at some point, likely bottoming between $60 and $70 is my guess. Platinum currently trading at $1,977. We have one close below the 50-day. If we get one more, that would really support an end to the May rebound. And then I think we'll probably dip below the 200-day moving average here in the coming weeks. Over to GDX, finished down Friday, 7%. We're going to see if we get any downside follow through. There's a price gap here. Prices will probably try to stabilize around here. I think if we get below the May low, then that would support more downside. Then, of course, once we get below the 200-day moving average, I think that would confirm that we are heading into the mid-year low. I might have to adjust this target box some, but overall, I think we could retest the March bottom here around $78.74 at some point. Over to Bitcoin, currently at $77,373. We have this interesting resistance and support line. We tested it here, came down, and then broke through, had a bullish breakout. Prices rallied, and then they came back, and we tested it. That held and then rallied again into the cycle high, broke down, tested support, and then we had a failed rally. Then we had a bearish breakdown, and now it looks like we just had a bearish back test of this same trend line. This is a perfect confluence of resistance because that is also where the 200-day moving average is. So my guess is this rebound is finally over and that we are probably turning back lower, and I'm still looking for an October cycle low. If we go over to the futures chart of Bitcoin, I wanted to point out that we are right at the 50-day EMA, and I think to confirm a breakdown, we need to get a couple closes below that. But also, it looks like we could be having an ABC type correction. This was the initial A wave down, and then we had our prolonged B wave bounce. This lasted a lot longer than I expected. And if we do break decisively lower here, then that would support a measured move down towards the 40,000 range, and probably in the October timeframe, maybe September. But overall, this does look like it's shaping up for that final leg lower here into early Q4. So that's it for now. Have yourself a wonderful day, and we'll talk to you later.